Good afternoon, class 12th. Today we shall be starting up with the new chapter, that is protein synthesis. As you all know, as you have already studied about proteins in class 11th, structurally proteins are long chains of amino acids, and the cell organelle where the protein synthesis take place is the ribosome. Clear? So now in this chapter we will study that how protein is synthesized inside a cell. What is the whole mechanism behind the process? Okay, so moving forward, let's first quickly understand a few things about protein. See, when you picture protein, you might think of elite bodybuilders with their protein shakes, egg whites, or plain chicken. It's true, all of these things contain protein. But when we really come down to it, proteins are tiny molecules inside cells, and they are required for all structural and function inside the cells. Okay, when you have studied about the protein functions, you have studied that our nails, our hairs, our muscles, everything is made up of protein. So it is the structural function of the protein. Similarly, enzymes, all enzymes are proteins in nature, and hormones, certain hormones can be proteins in nature. So in our body, protein is the basic thing which is required and can perform various functions inside the body. Without them, our cells and our body couldn't do their job and we would die. Okay, so like if you can compare it with the furniture, like the furniture in your house, proteins wear out with time. They are also utilized, and then there are, because of continuously being used, they are being finished off or they are completely consumed. So our cells are continuously making new proteins throughout by the process of protein synthesis. Okay, so that is why the protein synthesis is important. And at a time, this year it should be specified that every cell of our body is specifically working according to the organ in which it is present. Yes, so when at some given time, when the liver cell is producing certain different protein, your brain cell will be producing some different protein, or your stomach cells will be producing some other protein. Okay, why? Because the requirement of each and every cell at a particular time is different. And why the requirement is different? Because these proteins are functioning. Proteins are required for the proper functioning of the cell. So every cell of our body is having a specialized task. So for undergoing that specialized task, it needs to have a different protein at a given time. So versatility is main aim here. You should understand that every cell of our body is versatile. It can make n number of proteins, but at the same time, two proteins produced in two different cells in our body are never same, unless and until both these cells are present in the same organ. Okay, two cells which are present in different organs are producing different proteins at one given time. Is that clear to all of you? Okay, if any confusion, you come up with your query later. Now protein synthesis has two main steps. First is transcription and the other is translation. So now about an overview. Let us discuss. Today we shall be discussing the whole protein synthesis in a summary, so that you have an overview of the whole topic, and then we shall be continuing, taking one topic at a time and elaborating over it. So you know that DNA is the ultimate blueprint for the cell and holds all the instructions for making proteins. But DNA cannot move out of the nucleus. because where it is found? DNA is found in the nucleus, but where protein synthesis is taking place? Yes, protein synthesis is taking place in the ribosome. So DNA cannot leave the nucleus and go all the way to the ribosome so that it can order the ribosome to produce certain protein. So what it does when DNA cannot go outside, this molecule and before that I would like to emphasize on it that why actually DNA cannot go. How many copies of DNA are present in a cell? Only one. You have only one copy of DNA per cell. So if it is lost somewhere in the cytoplasm, what will happen? You will be losing out your DNA of that particular cell, and then further functioning of the cell will not be taking place. This is the reason. DNA is the reason why the nucleus is called the brain of the cell. You remember, you have studied while studying nucleus in earlier classes that nucleus is called the brain or the mastermind of the cell. Why? Because it regulates all the functioning of the cell. And how it regulates all the functioning of the cell? Yes, by DNA. It is the DNA which is sitting inside the nucleus and monitoring and regulating all the functions which are going in the cell and further. Further means in the organelle, because cells only combine to form tissues. So similarly, what happens? Functionally same cells form a tissue, and these tissues combine to form an organ. So in an organ, cell plays a very important role because each and every cell is participating in the metabolism of the body related to that particular organ. Okay, so coming back to DNA, see, DNA is only we have only one copy of DNA inside the cell, and cell will never want it to be lost. So you can compare this DNA with your birth certificate. You have only one birth certificate issued by the authority. From the municipality you get it made, so you have only one copy. But in various examinations, now you will be filling up the forms for the various colleges, you have to give your birth certificates many times, or like you are in class 12, so many times you need to give your class 10th mark sheet and class 10 certificate. Are you giving away your original mark sheet or certificate? No. What you are doing? You are making a photocopy of it and then submitting it to the wherever you need to submit it, to the person. Okay, so this same thing undergoes inside the cell also. Here what happens? The cell has only one copy of DNA, so it will not give away that copy of DNA. What it will do? It will create a copy. It will create a photocopy, a similar copy of that DNA, and will tell that copy to move around in the cell and go to the ribosome and continue with the process of protein synthesis. Okay, now what is the name of that copy which is being produced from the DNA? Yes, it is the messenger RNA. Clear? So DNA forms messenger RNA, and messenger RNA acts as a postman or transfer the message from the DNA to the ribosome and allows the ribosome to synthesize the protein. Clear? So this is the basic requirement why protein synthesis actually occurs and why DNA is not actually moving out of the nucleus. Clear?